Foxy here. I am covering Lego Harry Potter. Year 1 to 4. This is part 1. So welcome. So I would had a separate game mix in that, but we have the Master Collection. So we're gonna be doing it off the Remaster Collection. So it's been a good minute. So some things would be different. This is part 1. I'm hoping to wrap this up in a part 2. So yeah, I do actually save slots and all that, but I'm not worried about that. Worry about getting onto the game. So yeah, how I'm doing this is doing it from a phone camera, obviously, and that to talk about more. It's a little fun fact about me while the cutscene is going on and all that. I actually never watched every single Harry Potter movie. The Fantastic Beasts, but I never watched every single Harry Potter. I watched the first movie, and as far as I accidentally watched part 2 of Deathly Hallows. But I do remember some stuff from other movies. So, yeah. So to keep up in mind, there will be more. I will explain it while I'm here. This week, this is going to be the last thing, part 1 and the last part of this. From here. Next week I would be covering Harry Potter Year 5 to 7. So I'm going to start explaining stuff about the movie. To begin off with the movie, in the movie, they do go here and that, but it's not like that. The first movie, they actually did was excuse me. So I'll go talk about it. The first movie, so they would show the particular scene that's going to be in the bonus level. So I'm not going to describe it because it's going to be showing the bonus level basically. Well, I don't mean the Gridlock shop like that. I mean actual bonus levels. So, to begin off, first of all, at the beginning of the movie, keep avoiding magic and all that because it's obvious. But during the first movie, fun fact. So in the particular scene, you saw the and get blown up, and then he gets that invitation to Hogwarts, and then they take him. Well, in the movie, Harry actually thought his parents died in a car crash. Well, of course, if you were up to the movies, it's because of Baltimore, but obvious. So I was thinking of just mentioning that at first because that actually happens at the beginning of the movie, anyways. So one of the things I liked about Harry Potter, BZAC 1 to 4, was the whole idea, but like, I'm just trying to remember my head the math and everything. Like, okay. Like, I'll describe it at the point when we're going to be working on stuff like that. Actually, I will describe one thing very quick. I feel like I missed something up there, so. Can I go back up there? Nope. If I grab purple and everything, that's fine, but I don't care. So, okay, so there's really not much I can talk about the first movie because it's been like a little bit too long. I do remember certain parts of certain movies, but I'm gonna stick more over of talking about gameplay and other stuff like that. Like before, I'm hoping 4 will finish up to the Chamber of Secrets because I do have a limit I do want to follow. Sorry, it's kind of lagging because of stuff, but I do like how the first level takes place here, and this is technically where the open world is. That's how you get the student in the first level. You cannot get the student inside the second level. So, yeah, it's good information to talk about. Like, one of the things I didn't like about, probably, the Lego game, I would probably say my personal opinion, some side stuff you have to do. But it was part of the main thing and all that, so I really do respect that. So, so for our next mini kit, that we need to get for this level is it's like, I like how this level, next level, like all the levels are not long in the first story nor the second. The third, on the other hand, they do get kind of long, but and then they're in the fourth. So this is it. After you take the thing to here, clean the mess up. It was one right there. That's our next house grass. I ain't called them weird. I like accidentally called them the wrong name like a couple times, but let's make that no big deal. So we're moving on. So by the way, that's an infinite money thing. So everything you want. I think I remember correctly. That's all our collectibles because the last mini kit is actually not. It's in this room. You can't get it because you need Reducto, and you don't learn about Reducto until later. So yeah, the first level is not very long. So, yeah. Like, I'll be tired of supposed to be like a wizard bank account or whatever they were supposed to get in. Like, see, it's like some stuff I do remember from the movie, but the same other stuff I don't. So yeah, so you can keep that in mind. Another thing is I don't remember where exactly score 2 is. I think we're not very far from it. Because for the next game in the series that was 5 to 7, I actually do know where score 2 is in that. It happens until a level, so I'll just mention here that you can't get the score on story in it. But I'm doing 1 to 4, so it's gonna be I don't remember exactly how much I do in the open world. Like we don't know how long this is gonna be. I might not even be done with the Chamber of Secrets. Who knows? But let's just hope I get done before. This is not for a mini kit. Well, you can say it that way at House Grass. It's for purple only. We're still gonna get more money anyways, so let's make the difference. So, compared to like a starting cutscene level or whatever, we officially hit our first actual cutscene level. So weird that it actually makes it like so I don't want to get to that point, I'll mention it, but what makes Lego Harry Potter unique that way is before you can do like free play or the open world for both games, you would need my character and a Dark Lord and a strong character, but I prefer Fang, and you do need to once in a while flip one of the free members out for like back to the original character or not. So, it was some interesting stuff I want to talk about. Now, however, it's not much. I do want to check something. So, of course, so there we go. So this is actually where free play will end. This is the only level you do not need a Dark Lord in. So I'm just doing little sidetrack things and that. So I try to not do too much, but if I fall that way, we should be good. Surprisingly enough, this is the last spot you collect studs at. In the level. I think personally, the reason I like this level a little bit is like that. There we go. That side. I think it was like somewhere in the 110,000s I got it. But yeah, those are the collectibles. We're not done yet. Still have one small thing. I don't remember the significance of that, but so, and when we go over here into the shop right here, this is the end of the first level. Oh, okay. Are you making that sound? So I'm adjusting that. I am. I just don't want my device like to, die when doing this, like loses all its battery or something. Like it would give me a warning, but so like that, you do not actually need to know the character to play as or whatever, but because you would already see me controlling it, so. There's only 200 gold bricks in the game, so story. One of the things I was gonna say though, there is actually total of 100 actually comes from levels. Well, the actual total is 96 characters, but not 96 characters, 96 gold bricks. But you get 4 of them from the building that's in the building part on the bottom. Area from the bottom. So yeah, there's not much. Like, when we get to a certain point, I can bring mention to other stuff in the movie and stuff, but I think I'm gonna bring that more towards when we get to good points. Like, I do remember small stuff and like small stuff behind the details, like how talking about it, every movie, Draco Malfoy, AR, who both plays as them, are actually really best friends. But it's like, you know, the whole movie thing, like acting that, but they're actually best friends in real life. So that's I just wanted to say as a nice little detail and stuff. Sadly, like one of the last things you do in the game, like the only time would be coming back to Hogwarts would actually just be for come on, if I remember. No. Well, we'll get our first thing down here. Just the beds. You need to get the red brick in here. You need to actually there's our first character. Get the red brick in here. You actually need to come back with magic. I'll be exact. You know what? This is another character. I try my best to cover each character, what location that or whatever. Like kind of early. This is not actually a character. I'm thinking something completely different. There's of course a character behind the thing. Obvious. There's a. Of course, this is how you say it. Says that. I'll move a little bit. After you do that, you just have to hit again. Yep, I went a little too close. That's alright. So, like, I don't remember how much I get. So, this is like once we're like nearby here or whatever and we don't even begin a level or whatever, I'll actually come back down here just to hurry up and get the red brick. Actually, I might do that kind of early just to show. So nothing else you get from there. Actually, so you get that there is certain stuff. Yep, I knew about that. Cause you know what's so weird? I'm only thinking of like it just gets weird, but I only think of stuff about like Year 5 to 7 and then playing this game, like you know, you get confused between both because it's technically the same place. You don't learn it there, even though it should be, but there we go. Missed that one. That's our next gold brick. Also, you get introduced stuff. It's so funny about the, you know, I will talk, like at some point we'll talk about the original stuff, about stuff like that. I don't know when it gets to that point, but I'll talk about it soon. I hit this painting. This will actually start a long way to get one gold brick. We'll be continuing that one very, very, very far later. Because, well, we can't start one of the things. We can actually start this one. There's like a torch one, the torch one in here. We will not be able to do the torch, finish the torch one. We can't set the citizen, but I meant like the torch ceiling ones. Yeah, that one. Wait a minute, and So after you do that one, you might be confused where the last one is. It's actually here. You just hit it again. That's it. There's a gold brick. So yeah, I'll go back down to the dorm room and stuff all that after, but you finally learn magic. At this point, and then we could save 2 students, but we're going to be able to get 1 character from this room. So this is our first spell you learn in the game. At least you get a gold brick from each one you end up learning. No, this is not what you have to do in this room. Like, it's a different one each room, but this one you don't have to do it like this room. I found that weird that they like that when they could have done something short, but I will kind of get for this room with a breeze a little bit because I found this like an issue I had with Lego, like Harry Potter year 1 to 4, also at 5 to 7, was that they would already like basically get all the stuff for you. Like, okay, you can do this and do that. When I think they should just stop with. Yep, I kind of figured I was gonna do that thing. So, not during like Lego Marvel Heroes, but I had to think because of course. Why does it do it? But oh, wait a second before I take care of it. Just first I am doing this. Accidentally did the wrong thing I want to do with it. No, but Now, we stable it to the ground. Actually, if we just push it up against the wall, we should be good. Am I right? Yeah. That's what I think. I'm just messing up. I'm just trying to grab this purple. So. It's so weird that it's not even like sticking like the green. Like they want me to like disconnect the thing from the top and set down the green. Nope. There we go. Well, I'll just bring this monstrosity over here and go like that. At least doesn't mean you have a proper staircase. While that's going on, click, you can't do that, after you actually move the books in the way like this will unlock our first, not first special character, but one of the collectibles in, one of these rooms, like that. So, our next collectible comes, or like, I think you do another level, because the next level will unlock after this, and then you do the next level. Because, yeah, the banners are nothing. I guess you don't give it the spear right away because apparently it doesn't, and like very targetly, and stuff. So so that's the first area. This will be our first next student, I meant. So nothing. You don't actually have to do like this. Like most of the stuff they put in this area, like, or somewhat, you have to do stuff like that, but then you don't have to do it later. So before I go to that area, I'm actually going to head back to our room. But I think I remember you can't finish the torches, or you can't. I'll open this up while I'm up over here. This is for later. You can get the continue the torches out here, but you can't finish the last one while Reducto. Kind of sucks, but I like how this area is actually connected to the other. Now, let me also get the student while I'm at it. Yep, so we're good. So what you need to do to get this student, before I actually go to our room to get our first, the room to get the first rec on the lock, let's do that with the books. Just go up there, do that, go near the student, and that's it. So before the books are back on the floor, man, we should be able to have the option to throw it back into the shelf. Like, so we're in this. I was originally not planning to do this, but then I've been like, you know what? It's like, yeah, I should do this because if it's covered and done with, I don't actually have to do it like for next year or so, or do it later. Uh, Actually, that's how it happens in the movie. Like, she does break the glass like that every time, like, out of the room, they enter the room. So, this is for, later. Also, I forgot to hit this thing. If you want studs, you can do that, but that comes later, a gold brick that's in there. So, after you move the pot, there's our first red brick, official red brick. I think it was Fallen Rexium. Yep, I knew it. It's like, some things I do remember and some things I don't remember. Like, I didn't remember that was Fallen Rexium. I think I forgot to do that. No. Like, some of these things are just for studs. Like, I did really like this open world idea with studs, but the kid did stuff differently, so it would been. I also like this. You know what, we're gonna, because once where we're going, we're actually continuing to the next level. So we're at the pad there. So the doors was supposed to close, like you had to do it again. Like this game, you actually had to have like at least one version of each student. You're given all versions of like student, except for two. That is it's let me, what was that? It was Ravenclaw and Slytherin. Slytherin would already be given to you because you're going to be able to get Tom Riddle later in the game, and I know where, so don't worry about it. So I'm just going to mention that now because, of course, if anyone already saw the movie, they already know, blah, blah, blah. No. So our next thing on our list, we are doing the collectibles. It's actually just hitting these down. That would be later used for the Polyjuice potion. That's first all going to give us a student Rexium, plus a gold brick. So before I grab this gold brick, I'm going to actually wait until the student Rexium goes by. Like right now, because you can't move. I'm going to wait until it saves so we don't actually glitch saving out as well. Because we're already this early in the game, we might as well not ruin it. Because this should lead us to our first level and stuff. That's fine. That, but we can't use this because first all we don't have a use for it. Everything will do because we're gonna have to do it soon. It's right here. This is for something later in the story. Also want Madden. So funny is I actually had this all planned out. So I was actually debating if I was going to do this or not, but then I said, you know what, okay, I'm going to actually do it. So this will actually begin the next level in the story. The next level being, I forgot the name of it. Yeah, the troll thing was true in the movie, but of course the Lego game is in like specific things, but I don't remember much about the philosopher like stone. That's the movie. This would have been a character. However, we can get the flower. The score on this level, don't worry. It's probably just gonna be a minute before the score. It's so weird, but this is actually one of the shortest levels to do. Even though it's like, okay, we have this and this. This is how short, and this is how long. So, I was just gonna say that useful information. This is one of the shortest levels. So, yeah, it's weird. It's like we might be on like certain stuff for a long time in that. Like, some stuff I might end up rushing at some point, but mainly at the beginning I don't, because I think you don't get your first skull or multiplier until the third, but this is our first. Just throwing fish in there. That's it. Our next one is actually just the flowers. And then there should only be one more that we're going to be collecting. It's the student. Well, we're not actually collecting this. We're just saving the student or whatever we're doing. Okay. I messed that up. It looks like the score is kind of impossible, but don't worry, the score is possible in this level. So, that's when the melding would be able to be broken and found. It would be like, but actually, no, you could have done it and just already get it, but also, I was supposed to pay attention to the lights on the ceiling, so I'm going to backtrack because the lights on the ceiling is also another collectible that continues when we get into the restrooms. So, B is at the ladies' room, but before I build that, because it's gonna. By the way, if you have something you want to do with Sarah Magic, you can just hold the X one and do that. And this should be our last light, because the last two lights are in the next room. However, our first official character we collect in a level actually doesn't come until next level. So our next collectible is right here. So now we have to get into the bathroom part. So that right here, and then oh, there was purple here. Well, okay. We are going to get ourselves into the bathroom now. So you would not need to do this lantern part. You could just get into the, you know where already with no problem. Like, I really felt like this level could have been remade because it's just kind of weird to have this as a level in the game, even though it's like, okay. So this will lead us to the next scene, the final scene of the level. Or they like defeat the troll in that. I don't even forgot what they did. Okay, so for the lanterns continue. So I think I did forgot the flower thing before, but to begin this particular part, I'm actually going to wait until before we go deal with that particularly. I guess finish also the sweeping part, because so we still need to get the amount of studs in this level, and it actually just comes from this bathroom. Like, you're gonna get lots of studs. Like, the first level they already gave you like tons of studs. This level, yeah, just studs. Actually, so to get the student, before we get that, that would be it. You actually have to go over here and just do that, and then you're good. While he's slamming like that, going around like that for a minute, you let him finish, and then he's gonna like knock you away. Like, you don't want to take a second to break everything. You just want to hurry up and do this. We're gonna actually wait until he drops the club. So it's gonna stun him. It's your point. You can get the score if you want to. I would suggest. Obvious. Like, after all, this is 100%. Like, it's like I have one level that can't do that in, because it's like, I'm sorry for like flashing lights. Yeah, you already knew it's gonna come from Lego games. I might have forgot a purple. I don't know. Hold on. Oh, this is it. This will definitely be it. Cause I think I did miss a purple or something like that. I don't remember. Oh, there it is. I told you I heard the purple. I guess I did not need to break all that. If I knew where that purple was, I would have been here for an extra minute, like destroying stuff like that. Other than that, then, let me get back to our scheduled program. Get this over the head. At some point, it's gonna do the problem. Okay, we just finished the level. That was it. No big deal. Our next level is going to be in like a little bit. Like, we still have like a little bit to go. So I could always return back to just buy the red brick. There is a gold brick you can get from a shop like So I think there's 12 gold bricks to buy from shop. There is 2 in places you get them, normal gold bricks and stuff. I'm just trying to run the math here. Hold on, I don't want to do that blue. So we actually learn about the the light spell that. So this is our next. Actually, you know, I'll wait after it till we get our cutscene. There we go. I probably actually didn't have time. It was just till before I go. Oh yeah, no, this is the point you'll learn how to do the Pacific one. Okay, I'm not wrong. So I hit the 2 lanterns at the beginning here. It's so weird that one point, so if I was playing as a child and all that, there's actually this point area right here. It was a fun fact as a child. I was like that, so I did this game. I had to seriously turn up the brightness for this game just to see what was to get past that part down there to get all collectibles. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that blue. I want to figure out something else to get it. But yeah, there are places to be. Before I get down, this is our next character. After you hit all of them, it's just a girl. So how I'm gonna do it, instead of me jumping down, I'm actually gonna drop, so I'm not like going back and forth, getting each piece. So of course I'm playing with the Wii U. I didn't know I was gonna hit low battery. Like, I thought I charged the remote good enough right now, but it's alright because my phone might be good. So we'll just take that off the charger. One of the things I hate is this point, like they do this. The next level is called the leaking, not the curse broom, or not the curse broom, the jinx broom. I do remember some levels. This is like nothing important. You can get some stuff because of that. So you're gonna learn what you need to do to get this character. You can't go up there, yeah, in the corner right there, because you got that one. It would lead to a available character that would be Ravenclaw, but we're not going to even worry about. And to get the character, that's it. I like how we don't even get like much mention of each character. Like, the issue is like you don't unlock like new characters throughout levels or anything. You just unlock new versions of the same character. That's alright with me. Of course, the one in a can't finish it because one of the names are, of course, right there, torch, but you can't like reach it. So if you could, that would have been nice, but like how we just go back and forth each room until like we go in the left corner during 2. Of course, so you know how, because so that's where one of the torches are. This is our next. The last torch that we can do is actually right here. That's it. Because of course you see where the last 2 are, so there's something I have to explain about that one. But okay. So you're gonna finally learn about the. We're supposed to learn about the strain potion because it's the next. Like because it's not very far. This is our next cutscene. So I'm actually I'm gonna just understand that. Oh, cool. It's not 9-bit. Cool. I'm just hoping that I'm like, there's not much like when I'm doing this. I like how this room is never finalized until you hit the 4th, and then after you hit the 4th one, it finally gets finalized. So So there's actually no collectibles in this room. So yeah, that's why I want to bring up a mention. There's no collectibles in this room just yet. It comes in year 4, but not in this particular part of the room. It would be in another particular part. But no, we're just talking about stuff. So no, another issue I had about the game is like you end up getting it's just like so yeah, then it's just I think yeah, I remember. This is just small things you can do. I won't do every small thing in this room because you kind of already know. It's just going to give you studs. Up until a certain point 1. However, our next red brick doesn't come until right now, actually. Because we just learned the strain potion. We're going to actually get it right now. By the way, here's the next one. You cannot finish it off. Yeah, you can just keep hitting that if you want stuff like that and then rebuild it. I think it's Harry Potter Year 5 to 7 has that one. And yeah, there's like a student trapped in knight armor. So I'm not actually worried about that. This is one you can start but you cannot finish because you already saw it over there. Here's the last torch. Because yeah, here's the last torch. Right there. But we actually head to the other side, I didn't realize that. To learn, because because I forgot you need to learn about the broom. I'll actually hurry up and do the puzzle over here, so that way we can just walk through. If I remember correctly, I could just do that already. If not, okay. You're not supposed to be over here yet because you... Oh yeah, nope, you can't. Because you have to learn that first. I do like their limitations. However, because I'm already over here, it's like been like seriously about a minute since I played, so makes sense why I want to go open up in this floor. It's so weird that I found about it's like once you finish like the first year of that, like everything, like I think it's just the time length of each level. Like the next level is not supposed to be long, would be. Okay, that's for later. It's gonna happen after that because after you do that area, it will lead us to the third level. The glitch match. However, there's a red brick here. You can not do. Hold on. You can actually do the red brick, but you can't like. I think you can't do the red brick because you do need to clean the sewage. No, you actually can, I remember. Because the next area is going to nope, there's the red brick. You break the metal knife to cause the sewage come, that would lead to a gold brick and everything, so that's another. But here's our next red brick. Well, technically this would be red brick number 1 if you ignored the back to the main room. I just did it now, so it would be like, hey, out of the way. So all I remember with score 2 is score 2 is actually in that room on our right. We won't be able to get it in this part because you have to get it during however, we're gonna save the student. And I guess you just looked at the first one. Well. Show them. Once you get Reducto, you might as well hurry up and do with Reducto is complete the greenhouse and the broom area because what will happen is you won't be able to because those 2 areas are the only 2 you cannot flip your character to like other characters. You only can flip it to Harry, Hermione, and all that. You're going to have to do this soon, but this is for studs. But you're going to have to do this in the Hufflepuff room. So I'm just pointing out nice details. Another level I know I have to take my time on getting studs in is the beginning of another, but that's the next level. It's going to be the level after that. And then we'll move out. So while that goes, I have to use the bathroom, so I'll be right back to clean this up. Perfect, right in time. Oh, that cuts fish close to that. Man, you need a once in a while stop music and like, you understand. This thing is a repeated event thing you can do. But we're just gonna get past this room very quickly. Some point we go back to this greenhouse once again, and that will be during the end of the story that doesn't flip again. So you not need to worry about it. All we gotta do is just get some parts, and that's it. I just don't hit the beach. As a fun little fact, News from Axaman is one of the levels that will be hitting in a later part and stuff. News of Axaman, I forgot the first level of year 4. In the next level, you don't actually play as Harrigan. You don't get to play as Harrigan, he knows. So yeah, there's this Reducto door. This is Reducto door, is where everything is in the back, but of course, once you learn Reducto, I suggest getting that area done. Because, imagine your characters flip when you enter the greenhouse, this greenhouse, or, greenhouse, and, the Quidditch mat. So, after that is done, you're actually done over here. So, our next thing is that. So, I can explain some context in this. So, Neville's going to get hurt, like that. She says that if she sees a broom in there, it would be a spell for her. So this would be the most iconic point where he cuts it, and he ended up being elected to be in the Quidditch, basically, and he ended up joining the Quidditch for it. Well, because it doesn't show in the movie, but that's what it was in the movie. So, like how they introduced brooms this way, but it makes this area so unique that this area is the only area that introduced brooms. And you only go here once, so technically if they were going to shove a bunch of make-its here, you can already start getting them done. However, you do have to come back because you need a certain event in 3 in the chest to open up to lead to another gold brick, but also a character to unlock, and that's it. So other than that, then we're... It actually sucks, though, that there's no aiming with the broom. So this ends this part right here. Because I was elected in the Quidditch, so... We actually unlock the broomstick, so we actually get more introduction, like in the next level, there's really not much we can collect. Because now we're officially in the next level. After that while, like, okay, we're finally on the next level, finally. How long could this possibly go? Well, we're not done yet. because I already did this earlier. That's what we. So before I head to the quiz match area, because there's at least going to be a couple characters that, and I can at least get at this point one more gold brick. And stuff. So if you don't want anything to bug you and irritate you, actually make sure you grab these studs up here. Because the broom will not be here until, you know it's so weird that you could just ignore fixing the bridge and just move along. But we're going to fix it because we're going to have to go across it anyway, so it doesn't really make a big difference if you fix it now. You can just wait. So this is where the red brick is. To get the red brick, guess I kind of do this early, just in case you go over here, skip around, and just. This is later. You don't need this right now, but also you can. There's at least a couple things I do. First of all, the red brick. I do the 1 of 4 carrots. But there's a gold brick as well. I think I remember actually, yeah, no. You can actually get the red brick. I do remember you can. Cause now I think I remember the red brick. So, the gold brick, there's our character. To get the red brick, so it's not that. I'll continue in a minute. We'll do this, but so you're not allowed actually in the backyard at all just yet. However, we have a here and a student to save. So that's an article brick. It's so funny that student pearl protector is not in this game. So another good news, because it's technically a remaster. It actually remastered so that the red bricks will actually stay on once you turn them off, compared to when you leave. So yeah, I should mention that. I think I remember correctly, so I need to make sure I'm done with this then, yeah. And for the red brick, if I remember correctly, once the clouds disappear, you need to go ahead and do all the flowers like this. And your last flower will reveal the red brick. That's all I'm going to have to say for that. So there's a red brick. If I remember correctly, this is actually the last red brick you can get on story. And it's a useful one, so I'll buy it once I finish the first story, Fast Day, because there's only one level I'm just going to head to gig in. So I'm really not worried about getting it. Yeah, also you have to mess around with the mole. So I got all the carrots and that. So, that should be it. Yep. That's it for this area. So we're gonna actually move on to, the next area. To the Quidditch area. Now, however, before we begin the Quidditch level, we actually have a couple things we can do around here. First off, we can actually save another character. Me and our student Beazact. First need to do this. I think, nope. But before we get to our next level, because from that level we actually get to another level. So now we'll officially start with one of the things we have to do. It's the swag thing. It continues down the line anyway, so we're good. There's only 4 crystals there in it, if I remember. Yep. So and the last thing comes on top of the thing, so we'll do that next. And also we're gonna do what's at the popcorn machine. So our first character is her. So once you buy her, you already got yourself a Ravenclaw, so there's that off the list. I want to mention. We don't need her technically because of that, but this is not the next thing I'm talking about, but she gives you brooms to fly it, if I remember. So yeah, we're good. Before I fly around that, we'll actually hurry up and do this. After you do that, it should be a gold brick, but then when you do in the winter area, I think, or a character, it's one of those two. Nope, it's a character. Or you could buy this character. So, I'm actually really enjoying this because it's been like, yeah, you know how it's like, it's been a good minute, like, I'm just gonna say that out there, it's like, man, it's like, take, I think I never actually did it last year. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore that. So that's all I have to say. I think I never did it last year, so it's kind of nice that I went back playing this. You know what's so weird though? It's like this is on my list of like least played Lego games. My number 1 so far is still the Skywalker Saga. Surprisingly, I'm just gonna say that out there. I only played it twice. That's it. Like, I played the game twice. That's why I was really meant saying like 100% it twice. So yeah, there's something cool. This will lead us to our next level. The Jinx Room. I'm just going up how long. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. I just try. It's like, moreover, like timelines that like so this is the level. It's so weird. They actually just tell you the level's name in boss, like a James Grimm. That's level's name. But they tell you the area. Surprisingly, that's an update they did because they never actually tell you what area you were in when you played the original Lego Harry Potter. I remember this playing from the 360. I'm more over 360, so it's kind of weird, but it's something I want to mention. That I actually will be playing, like I should mention, the Force Awakens. Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens. When I get to that point, but I'm just going to mention it here because I might as well. Off a computer, because there's an additional level. That I know this are. And then, and then also also Lego Marvel Avengers, because of also the same thing. So this level, you would actually only had to use Ron for like a couple things, but if you play the level after a certain point, that they actually will make it so that if you were going to do the level again, it was only Hermione that you can do the whole level basically. That was it. It's something I want to say. So our first one at the house quest. I think it's our only one in the level anyways. Because yet again, this level actually is pretty short. However, we're heading to the level where I have to take my time in, including another. Happens after. So the first one I have to take my time in is the next level after this one. And the next one and the final one is level 2. Not level 2, level 1 of beginning the Chamber of Secrets. So yeah, now I can't really answer what is my favorite Harry Potter movie because I only watched the first one and the part 2 of Deathly Hallows and that's it. Well, you don't actually get any studs for building a perfect staircase compared to Hobbit or / Lord of the Rings. All you need to do is build something like this. Jump to the side and get in. So yeah, sadly, you won't make it with this monstrosity unless you go like this. But yeah, again, I might actually fix it very quick. Nope, Ron just teleport up. I won't worry about those studs. I found this weird that that they actually make you build this thing like this. And then there's actually apparently an axe in it, and like this maniac axe, like. Because after this, I remember it's just only the story levels at this point. Because no like side class things we have to do or that. So to lead up to our first collectible, another level that I say I do take my time in, so weird. I was trying to recount my memory because I know there's that chase level or whatever. By the way, under here, there's our actual first collectible. I mean, First character in the level collected. This is our next. But I think this is the last one to collect. Of course, someone is blocking the stairs, but before you get up there, you have to just do this. I'll still have to do it during free play, doing that again, but oh, it's nothing much. Like, you know what's so weird? I think this is the only level that had the shortest score from any other level in the game. However you want to jump over here. This is like, so you have to come back for this thing. This is, I think, the Slytherin one, but then jump over here. I think the score was only 30,000 because the next level is 65,000, I think, or 55. It's one of those two. This is the last one you have to do of this in the level. You know what's so weird though? Even everything in that, stuff like, we can really just talk about LEGO Dimensions, like they had all the, some like, because of that, but like LEGO Harry Potter, it didn't matter what character you play as, you still all jumped the same height, so it didn't really actually matter. It's so funny that, so this is going to launch off a firework. If you kind of notice, if you were noticing for the flash, that if you actually get for the boxes, get to it, there it is, that's it. And once I get through here, this is down the level. This is it. This was the name Aging Springs. It's so weird that I can remember certain levels' names. Because that's the issue. I think I do remember, like, I can remember every level name, but I think I don't remember every level name inside LEGO Star Wars Complete Saga. In my personal opinion, Complete Saga was my personal favorite. My second personal was, I'm still like between this LEGO Dimensions and Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, surprisingly. But I'll leave that debate up to one day, but okay, let's just get on. So, so really, I can't really explain your time zoning. Like, once you enter here and get to the point, it's gonna be like, okay, so we made it to the point where at this point, the rest of the levels are done. Like, I've got the studs up there, so you can't go back for them. So this will lead us to our next level. So each level now, we made it to the point where we're only going to be hitting levels, and that's it. It's so weird that I can only do certain stuff, and I just continue the main story at this point. So once you get over here, it's so weird that they actually don't even have the broken glass in that. Okay, so this leads us to the level. This level actually has a tight score. So, if you rush through this, you won't get the score in the level. Because I think you only can lose a little bit of studs, not too much. And that's it. It's so weird that actually we don't learn about the invisible cape until later. I don't remember why they sneak off in that, because I think I remember Harry had a dream or whatever about something, so that's why there's the invisible. But it doesn't make sense why this cutscene is here and then it just leads to here. It's kind of wrong, because this is actually down the stairs, not up the stairs in the library. So the cutscene should happen at the library, but no, it just happens in the main stairs. It was just something I wanted to talk about that I found weird about the movie comparing to the Lego game. I mean, the Lego game comparing to the movie. Like, they don't even talk about this particular point. So, you get your first insta-kill on these, apparently bucks. So before I, get any more studs, let me actually take care of the 2 bucks. Because these are the only 2 enemies in the level, technically. It's so weird that it's actually the flip button. Oh, I found a new glitch. That's cool. I didn't know this was a glitch. I guess they do have to really go back and fix certain stuff. I guess after I flip, it's gonna be over. I guess if you had this happen in one level, then it would have been over, but... Well, to fix it, you can flip your spell on that. So, I actually flip my spell because I don't want to be walking that man speed. And besides the point, I hate this point because you actually do not need the invisible cloak no more or whatever. That's what I didn't like. It's so weird that you get introduced to the invisible cloak at this point, and you actually do not need it for the rest of the level. Or the rest of the story in that matter. Even though I personally believe they should have made more things you had to do with the invisible cloak. But, they of course cut it, some of it. So, kind of nice information. No. So, yeah, if you don't like this thing falling, you could hit the cat and but you would have to do this later. Actually, I do kind of hate what happens to the cat inside the Chamber of Secrets. I did saw that particular point in the movie, what happened to the cat, oh yeah, I'm right, yeah, frozen. It's so weird that Harry actually learns about this gem he has in his pocket at a different point. I actually forgot to do something, so I shouldn't really... Well, because I mentioned about the tight score, so very quickly before I get a little chaotic with money. Let me do this. So that way I can actually drop when money drops, and then I can just walk back up here. See, you see how that goes. I think a thing I didn't actually like, to be honest, probably my worst level for Harry Potter Year 1 to 4 for, the Philosopher's Stone is actually this level or level 5. My favorite is probably level 6. I even could say the first level. But sometimes in video games I don't like canning the first level because of how bad it is, or how I do like how good it is. It does show a good introduction. But well, I'm gonna lose that 100. I didn't mean to drop, not knowing that the 100% won't drop. That's all right. So you want to stay away from the bookshelf. No, you're good. So anyways, you're gonna have to do this anyway. So I really find there's no big point to worry about. Like, hey, I'm gonna miss this. Let me check my. Yeah, actually, I think I remember. Yeah, the 2 flower pots actually continue in the next room. So that's where we're going to be heading next. Before I hit that thing, I'm actually going to hurry up and get this done. It's so weird that, okay, so you want to go back here, grab that, here's a stud thing you can get. So this will lead us to the next point where of course if your partner or me gets stuck by, you know who, you just need to. I feel like it's kind of weird that they talk about wizard magic or whatever, like, oh yeah, I hit the cat or whatever, but I feel like it just defies the point. See, like I mentioned, once in a while I get a little carried away when I do stuff, when I should like take some time during the level, like, okay, I don't want to forget this stud or this stud. Because, yeah, we only can get 2 collectibles. You cannot save the student. The previous level, the Jinx Broom, he was actually just trapped, or she, whatever the student is, was actually trapped behind the metal barrier that was up on the up platform. So that, there you go, there's some side information on that. The student, however, in this level cannot be saved because you need gridlock to keep, because you need to build this clock, and because apparently he's stuck in a clock that doesn't exist. So that's all I gotta say. It's so weird that it's like, I find that the open world not to take longest, but this. As a fun fact, they actually fixed this thing inside. We'll actually open that up because actually hit that cat away, so that way. So that's our first. So this, of course, continued from the previous round. I want to get over here just to work on that book, and then this. I think I remember it wasn't that much. At the same time, I think it was. I like how if your volume is quiet enough, they will actually or whatever, if you don't like have your volume up, they will actually give you a sign we're done. But sorry, I was trying to dash the notification away. Sometimes I'm silly with my stuff. Like, see, I didn't want to be in like camera, so that's why I have it like this way. It's cinematic. Like, it's something, you know how Twitter is and everything. Just, I'm not answering them. I'm completely ignoring them. I just want to make sure it wasn't up there for so long. Just ignore it. Like, nothing like bad or anything. It's just, I don't have to make it a distraction for like 1 minute or how many seconds. Even though like I have like notifications turned off or whatever for it, like not turned off for it. I should have really turned them off, but so you don't know. Next thing you know, oh no, this is happening. And you get the whole thing. It's like you want notifications on. So because I'm probably for sure not going to make it through the whole entire Chamber of Secrets, but I might. Because we're at the final area, I should get my score here. Like, this is the last. It was so weird that I might have actually had to backtrack at this point. You haven't asked for the bats, but because one time before to finish the level you have to hit the bats, but that's it. Yeah, I do have to go back for studs. Not like too much studs, like, okay, it's too much, I need to rethink what I just did, or whatever. I think I forgot, you know what, actually I think I forgot a stud in the previous room. I'm just gonna go check something. In here. I think I forgot. Yep. This corner. We're in this corner. I knew I forgot a purple. Like, that's the thing. This was only like the last tightest level you had to get the score in. Like, so yeah, we'll just finish the level because one time the score was like so severe for me that this was it. To get it done, I didn't hit these two bats, and then they actually, I think they originally dropped studs for me or whatever, but then that's how I got it. Because the mirror actually reveals the truth. Yeah, while I was at it, yeah, it's 6:20. Yeah, that's 6. Yeah, no. I'm gonna be able to probably get through maybe the whole Chamber of Secrets. But see, I don't know, like so while we're this far in the video, part 2 is gonna be like long. When I mean long, it's gonna be long. So we actually had our way to level 2, the 5th level, and then we finally head to the 6th level. And I'm just going to do something in the open world very quick. A free gold brick from the store, so I'm going to buy that very quick. Basically, it's just 0 cents. 1 gold brick in that store. And on our way at Carter. There, from the Carter one. Shop, and that's it. Like, we're gonna be, like, done. Like, I also forgot to mention, you don't play as Harry in this level, too. So it's this level, Jinx room, the 2 other levels I mentioned, and that's it. I think I remember. So I'm gonna go right back, using the restroom. already. So, I had an issue in Lego, like 2 days ago or whatever. I had 3 parts to Lego Indiana Jones. I'm gonna actually talk about it here because I said it was chaos. Because a couple things happened, so that's why it was chaos. So I actually will go over the things very quick. So there was 3 parts because the first part, I had like the whole Lego Indiana Jones on it. But what happened was, then when I was doing it, the funny thing was, it wasn't that, because I did it, something went wrong with, because I was first of all doing it on an Xbox, so what happened was, a fuse, blew, so it caused power to be out of that area, my room for just a second, where I was doing it at, or whatever, down here, but, in my room, so, yeah, and then the next time it just kicked out at random, so I'm just gonna go get that clarified what I mean by chaos. The level's not very long. Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to mention, here you go, one corner. Before I climb up the ladder all the way, come into this corner over here. If you didn't done so already. So, this will lead us to our strength character. There's actually a dig pile right here. In the corner. I was about to miss it, then I just remembered, oh yeah, right. So there's actually a dig pile right here. For this dig pile, you just have to dig. Get bang. That's the last character you can get on story for this one. In the next one, there's actually another character you'll be able to get on story. In Chamber of Secrets, I think part in the first movie, The Prisoner of Azkaban, and then I think none in Goblets of Fire, but one during Goblets of Fire, I do remember. But when we hit the Goblets of Fire play, we're going to be on going back for free play after 2 levels. So, just be ready that, we're gonna be back doing free play on that. After hitting the flowers, this is our first one. So, there's only I think I remember correctly, there's only one more mini-kit I have to get here. So funny is, I don't actually remember how this level ends, where the ending of the level is. But I do remember, certain things, in the level like that. There's, all this, Dark Wizard stuff. You actually have to do all 10. Break all 10 as a Dark Wizard. Obviously, it's Dark Wizard magic you need to use. Cause it's like weird, like I kind of see it a little bit lagging, but not too much. So hopefully we can get through this level. Can you go back? I forgot studs. Alright, break that. Anything? No, we're good. I don't remember. I think there is a purple you get in this level, but I do know you can get your score on story. Surprisingly enough, this is the level you're supposed to get Hagrid from, but man, I always hated those things, the wasp enemies, because they keep like stinging you, and then it was just like, it kept doing like a rapid attack. That's why I hate them. See that there? I actually remember the next area is the last area for the level, so we're basically there. Like, also the first level of the Chamber of Secrets. Yeah, there's one purple here, but I wasn't referring to this purple, by the way. Our last mini kit, aka Housecrest, whatever way you want to say it, you could say it, but I'm just going to say Housecrest. Actually, it's right here. In this area. We can get on story. Because the character is actually in the red thing. We need thing. Before I do that, we need to first come over here. We'll have to do this in our case because there's one in the corner over there. So, we'll hurry up and do it as Ron in just a second. It's not like I'm doing a whole achievement guide name because I'm not playing on this version and I don't remember all the achievements from that, but I do remember one achievement from 5 to 7. You actually want to start the game after the first cutscene plays. You just want to go ahead and drop your controller and wait 6 minutes. That's it. Do not move a flinch of it. Just let it sit there for 6 minutes. And then you can get yourself an achievement. It's just a fun factor. it's so weird because of the platform and where it's laid at. To get the blue slash also purple. This is the type of structure you don't want to build. You want to build it like this, and then you want to flip to Hagrid and get up here and just go like that. That's it. So, I guess we'll actually build staircase right, just in case we do fall. Because, I don't remember the studs were, very scarce in this level, but I do know that we only have one more level where they're very scarce. So there. Look, I finally built a proper staircase. And then, they may actually fixed. I think it's still present in this game, but it's actually fixed in Harry Potter Year 5 to 7. You can be on any spell, and then you can just do the magic key or hold X to do that. Comparing to, okay, you have to flip over to your magic key just to do magic. Or Leviosa's, whatever. Like, I would like to know in the comments below, what is your favorite Harry Potter movie? Like, mine's because I have to go from the two I watch. I like the first movie. It's my favorite. But I think I like Deathly Hallows Part 2. But, it's so weird. I don't remember like certain things happening in the movie, and then all of a sudden you know that thing happened in the movie. Like, you're shocked. Like, oh wait, that did happen in the movie. Oh, that. Yeah, because we made it to the point where it's the end already of the level. Because once you go for that lighted area, it's over. The level's over. So, hopefully I have almost enough for the score. I'm not actually going up there just to be safe with the... Okay, I don't actually have enough for the score just yet, so we're going to backtrack for a minute, but first let me build this up all the way, because I know it's going to launch out stuff like that. Okay, we're going to actually backtrack for a second. So, yes, so that's what we'll be doing. We're actually backtracking for a second so I can get a score in the level. So yeah, that's it. Came back like that. Split it. Okay, I finally died. It finally happened. I knew I was going to get tripped up by one of those. Oh, I finally died in a level. Well, fuck it. Actually, it's so funny. I don't actually die in any of the levels except for, yep. I actually didn't pay attention. I forgot purple is just right there. Okay, we're just finishing the level, everybody. I mean, then we're on the final level of this story. Yeah, my phone can last about a good another hour or so. Like, so from where that is, we're gonna be able to do partially, cigarettes, because I think yeah, I'm still going to go why I said what time I'm going to. But I might not go straight away to that, I don't know. Just letting you know, part 2, I'm hoping, like, so, part 2, when I do this, I can get it done, just letting everyone know. Because after that, this is down the level. This is it. By the way, the Shadow Fair is actually supposed to be Baltimore. Oh, a fun fact I can talk about while I'm here. The first movie of Harry, well, if you're Harry Potter, you might know this, but if you weren't and you want to come back, the first movie and second movie, the actor for Dumbledore, I forgot his name was played by that before the third. The third movie was a different actor because sadly, unfortunately, the actor who played as Dumbledore in the first movie and the second movie passed. Well, tragic. But done me ranting about the we're finally gonna finish the story of stuff. Excuse me. This is the final level. So, yep, ridiculous. If you don't like the sound of this, that's alright, but I'm used to it. There's no mini kids at the beginning part of this. You're like, so yeah, the harp, if I was playing this like, there's blue right there, I didn't fail to get those, so, we'll go here. This would be your first collectible in free play in the level. You don't actually have to clean these vines. You actually just have to clean on that vine and just take a left. I found it so weird that this level in particular, doesn't matter what character, you mainly just want to play as Harry, that's it. So, however, there is no purple in that room, so that's good. If there was, well, I missed it, but don't worry. There's actually a purple in this room up ahead. By the way, in previous any level that you already saved a student in, you will actually, in return, get a purple. As another fun fact, they actually give you a stud bonus for saving every student. And so funniest though, the final thing is one mini kit and two characters are in the next room. There's one character in this room. It's just right there. So before I go chase down this key and everything, let me go save the student first. Okay. I dropped. We'll actually move that for a minute because we're gonna be moving this Pexi key around like more than 20 times or whatever. But so you kind of notice where the student is. I accidentally dropped like one of the most frustrating things I have. You notice this, like for the broom, they actually respawn the broom comparing to not respawning it. So this is how you save the student, and then there's purple in the room with him. So that's kind of unique. I think this is the only level that you can. If I didn't forget some studs or some studs didn't disappear, I probably would already have my score already. Hold on. Nope, got my score right now. Nice. And it sucks though that this level you only can rescue this student because the collectibles like this scene is in particular famous because it was like a human-sized chessboard, and to that in the well, I will actually explain what happens in the movie. Because yeah, the metal crate was a carrot, and there's a mini kit, then our mini kit in the room, and then yeah, in that room. So there was another mini kit inside the. I think the carrier, carrier's there, and then the mini kit is there. There was the key mini kit, the metal chest mini kit. There was no other mini kit you could collect on story. I think if I remember correctly. Yeah, I couldn't get. Yeah, no, I couldn't get a house crash in this level. I remember. In the movie, so this is the boss fight. Okay, so I was playing the movie very quickly. What actually happened in the movie? In the movie, Ron trips over the sword, he gets injured. Hermione stays behind as Harry goes forward. He learns that he has this gemstone then. And then, of course, we get this person who's supposed to be a side of Baltimore. Tries to, so then it's like, okay, I'm gonna try to grab Harry. You can't actually grab Harry because he was under a love spell, so he's seriously disintegrated, not to be from every attempt that. So he pretty much out himself. So another thing is I do want to talk about very quickly is yeah, I'm trying to figure out what was ever mini kit because there was the metal crate mini kit. Because it could have done that. Yeah, I didn't forgot one. Because there was something in that room I couldn't do. So it's like if I forgot one on story, that's alright. I think I didn't because no, the metal crate was Griffin, and then Hufflepuff was the key. Oh wait, yeah, no, I didn't forgot one. Because To build the chest and then... Oh yeah, no, I never got one. Jordan was mini. I will actually notice if I forget one. Okay, this is on level. Okay, we just completed Philosopher's Stone. So this is what I basically was saying that actually happened when you tried to touch him. I forget why he wanted the Philosopher's Stone. But that's it. Because, yeah, I kind of forgot. I think it was that it was evolving something that I couldn't do, because... Yeah, I think it was something that I couldn't do on story. So I'm not really too worried about it. So yeah, I need to like rewatch all the Harry Potter movies because there's not much I can explain. That's all I can just say. But yeah, we just got one story now. We only have two. Not two more, three more to go. But I'll be covering it. Like, so that's let me see something. I'm gonna put my phone on the charger for a second. So we don't need any of this to look at any of this yet. Because we are actually heading to back to the road. So right now I'm doing this at night. Like right now. With my next part you're going to see it during day-ish. Like it's going to be night and then it's going to transfer to day. Because we're here, before I begin the next story, I'm not doing much in the open world. I'm coming in here. When we hit 5 to 7, there would be something in here, like character here and that. I forgot why I came down here. I think it was no point, but share this room. This room was for you to replay any cutscene, so I'm just saying that's it. Then later, that actually is where one of the bonuses are, and this is also the area you go for the red bricks. So moving on to your stuff. We're only going to be going to two places. We're not going to visit the red one shop. We're only visiting these two shops. So first off, our first thing is here. This is our first character I'm going to get. Yeah, Hermione in the ball gown. And then come over here. Yes, this is actually, if you're in 5 to 7, this is actually the spot where you will get have to get by the way, as one more last thing I'm going to show off. If you open this up and go back here, this is actually where the custom character room is. I don't actually suggest custom characters from both games because the issue is they don't actually get many of the main spells. It's like more of side, like all side. So in here, we're going to actually get Go Brick 0. Okay. We're going to come up here. I'm actually going to just buy all this. Set, so 99 to 60,000 or whatever, how much Fall Rexy was. Okay. There's actually one area that you don't want to use Fallen Rexy in. You would already know what Carrot ones look like, but at the end I will put it on. I'm shocked Fastig is the last. So that's one. These bricks will stay on, but I'm gonna like in the game when I leave and all that. So here's our next. The last gold brick I'm doing in the open world for right now is this. So in this workshop, you just need to wipe around, clean everything. The most struggling thing is to make sure you get this spot right here. If I remember correctly. Actually, I will see if you have to do the other spots. If you have to do that spot, well, it's kind of struggling to get that spot. Yeah, you do. So it's kind of like hustling to get that spot. I think. No, I forgot a spot up here. I guess they have the spot on the door just for that weirdness, but okay, that's it. That's it for the shop. I'll actually show off the other shop very quick, but we'll be back here. Well, I wasn't going to go to our shop. Like, I'm not going to buy any of the spells in here, but these are red spells. So, you could go up here, cheat codes, red spells. I could have already bought like a couple, but we're gonna learn some already, so I'm gonna actually wait instead. Find jokester spells. I like referring to it as that because that is pretty much it. Like, the best one's the Abracadabra one or whatever, it's 4 million. So if you can get that one early, that's nice. So we're actually going to begin our next story, the first level. The first level of this story is a tight score level. This is the final tight score level. Well, the family knows that he has magic, and that's it. I think. And then we're introduced to Dottie. Also, the level Dottie, you also get the character Dobby. On Story, you can. First, second level, and level 4. So yeah, there's really not much I want to say about Harry Potter on this. I think what I'm probably going to go up until the level News of Axeman. That is the third level. I mean, the first level of the third one, and do it. So that's probably where I'm going. I'm just going to go to there, and then I'm going to stop. So I'm just letting you guys know right now in this part that's where I'm going to probably stop at. If that doesn't happen, like, certain parts I tell a certain thing I'm going to do to myself, but then I end up not doing it because I'm, like, tired or anything, but I'm not going to be tired or anything. So, this is our level. I don't know, I might go. Yeah, you know what? I'll just go to News Axeman. That's it. So you need to spin it enough where you can do like a toss like that. But you don't need to aim a direction. You need to cause like this to happen. I'm gonna get a spin in a minute, I think. Yep. That's another. So actually, it's so funny about this level. Actually, all the mini kits are actually right here. But so of course we're at the Weasley's house. This is where the like, so actually Ron does get in trouble because he drove a flying car. But I'll get to the scene. So this is going to cause her... If you want to continue the story, not getting in the mini-kits right away, you could. But Saeed won't be able to get back out here, so I would suggest getting the mini-kits. Oh, here, before I do the Traptor mini-kit, we're going to actually finish up the Little Douchebag mini-kit. I'm going to probably call it... You know what, I'm going to also start doing it right now. The Traptor mini-kit. I don't remember what these things are called, so you can also leave that like I'm an idiot. Okay. So as another fun fact, they actually do not, in the original game, they did not actually tell you what character you were. Like what version suit. That's what this collection did as well. Told you what character you were exactly. So I kind of like that feature, comparing to, hey, I don't know what my character is, or who's my character. Like, they won't tell you a name or anything of the character until you actually literally took a look. However, another thing I liked about, like, 5 to 7, they actually fixed the character menu issue. So instead, you can flip to your... go down and buy the characters while going down in a whole entire single line. It was something there. Remember, my brother couldn't even get like the score in this level like 3-4 times in a row, and like, yeah, so yeah, it's possible. The score is possible in this level. This should be our first. What's so funny is that Dave Pile's actually a house cross, and that I think, or a carrot, I don't remember. But then from there, here you would just have to continue the whole main story up until you go to the next area. I won't say the next area until we get there. And I think I remember correctly, you can also use the pumpkin card to do this too. The mini-kit. Like, run over it. Yeah. I should have used the pumpkin cart into the tractor, because the pumpkin cart was actually a little faster. It doesn't matter. This is it. Okay, so that's all of them you can get out here. You can get... Cannot... Oh wait, no, you can't get the one house cross until you later, but... Let's check that. Like... Okay, we are actually good out here. So you would have to come back in that dead corner, so... The whole thing is you're looking for her, but, so, no matter what case, the last thing you do is always the final location. So, just letting you know that, doesn't matter what you do, it's always the final location that you end off with. So if you don't shoot that, that's actually the final location she will be at. So I'm just saying that, so, you know, I found it so weird. This is like the only level where they have like so much opportunity to fruit purples at. But, unfortunately they never did that. Actually, I think you could. Yeah, you could go back out. It doesn't make sense why you end up going over here. But other than that, then, here we go, with the chair. You don't actually unlock this version of beginning hood top into, the first level of the Goblets of Fire. You can get her on story, this version. And, okay. So, I don't remember what Harry was faking. He was supposed to go to the train station or somewhere, like, that's the guy got an alley, but what happened was, I think I remember he said something wrong and it teleported him to a guy that got an alley. And no, the thing with his hand coming off did not happen in the movie. It's not like a Star Wars. In both areas, yes, this chest is demonic. Okay, I'm only going down the pit just to get a little studs. That's it. I don't actually say this is like a long level. I think that's the issue I had with Harry Potter levels, like year 1 to 4. Well, it was kind of fixed in 5 to 7, but it's mainly year 1 to 4. That each level in this was actually pretty short, not long. Some people, you might agree with me. I'm not lying. So the student's actually in that cabinet. So that's why we can't write single man story. So you have to just do this old pad just to give who a sword. Yeah, but there's some things you can do in here, like that. I think a thing that I never liked about stuff like, just letting you know, if I knew like everything information and scenes, like I would have saved the right information and all that, but I don't remember, so sometimes I might get jobbly and messed up. So keep in mind that I never watched any of the... I did watch at least 2 of the Harry Potter movies. And yeah, it's pretty weird that I did that. Oh, that's some scenes. Like, in this movie, I do remember watching the particular scene with Tom Riddle's diary. Because we're after all doing the Chamber of Secrets story, I might as well start talking about that. But when I get to the level, I'll explain what was different. It's so weird when we get to that point of the Chamber of Secrets, like, you know, whatever. There's only one thing I have to do. In that area. 2, actually, I think. Before we begin the level. Like, I try my best to... Like, this was probably, like... Well, surprisingly enough, he couldn't even get, like, a score in this level or whatever. Look at me, I'm apparently getting my score in this level. So, yeah, that's the last one. And however, see... Well, that's not our last collectible in the level. So it's 2 house and 2 characters. The last collectible in the level actually is just up here. I mentioned 2 characters because after you open this up, yep, this is it. You just had to open this up to get the version of Harry we're playing as. And then we finally made it. And you won't believe it, we just made it to the end of the level. I'll explain more about this in a minute about him like that. Damn, mate. Just had to quickly use to make the fruit. Yeah, we might not make it for the Chamber of Secrets, but at the same time, I think we will. So, I think everywhere this happened, like, it got blocked, but it wasn't because of Dobby. Dobby never appeared like that. Because they're gonna be late to take the car. So this is actually what got him in trouble. Like, hey, you drove a flying car in public. But this is true. What happens in the movie they're in, they see a light coming and like, okay, no, we're going the right way. But no, the train was actually coming that way. And so this thing actually almost caused them to get a spell. Both Harry and Ron. But it was acquitted because due to the fact that they would have been late. So this thing was acquitted, like they got in trouble. Another thing was, so it happens in the third movie. Harry almost got in trouble because it was like friend with magic or whatever. But then you're 5 and 7, something happens. By the way, all this. Just hitting them. But I have a fun fact. There's actually a little trick if we're playing multiplayer. Other than I could get this character, I could have actually technically got the other character on my right on the Slytherin area, but because I'm not going to do this one multiplayer. But I never pulled off the trick for so many years because I need 2 players playing it, like not one. I'm not going to do it. So, that's all I'm going to say for that. So the key for the one area is actually open. From that area, past that, is actually over in this chest. So other than that then, so while I'm at it, I'm going to also finish up the torch candle. So this is the rest of them. So, there we go. It's a pretty interesting fact about this. And with like one of my family members, this was their least favorite movie, The Chamber of Secrets. I can well agree with it because it's kind of like Nash, like you know what's so weird though? Even though it's like this, they actually cut down how many times you make the strength potion or whatever inside Lego Harry Potter 5 to 7 for open world to be 0. And some levels you do make it, but most of the levels it's destroyed. By the way, any guided studs it's 1,000 because of, you know, it's like I'm kind of speeding up because there's really
not much I could explain in the open world. So it's just a little speed up. So because in this story we get to like one area, actually two areas. That by the way, we do get to the main greenhouse part. There's actually nothing in the main greenhouse part. So I'm just gonna let you people know that I'm actually going to also come out here and do this very quick. So this is the area. Like we do swing by here. I think we learned the thing to freeze that. You know what I'm gonna end up saying, and then first I think. Oh no, we learned about the screaming. Yeah, this is the point. I'm actually not going to swing by out there. So we finally learned about the last thing that's in the greenhouse. So technically the greenhouse is can be completed, but only if we had a reducto. But other than that, that's it. You just need reducto. So we're just gonna hurry up and do by the way, the only go brick that you can get in this room is the spell, but other than that then if you actually jump up here, that's it. There's at least a couple of them we're actually gonna be using the glass one for. But by the way, you know what's so funny? This thing was like loud in the movie. I'm seeing, and it's so weird that it was kind of loud inside the Lego game at one time. But I assume they cut down the volume of its sound because it would really hurt somebody's ears. Plus, some of the gold bricks that are earned during story, the last gold brick that you're going to earn during story of stuff is Reducto. I don't remember if you do come back out here. Okay, so we have one collectible we can do right now because of this mandrake thing or whatever. So the collectible requires us to break the glass because of what's happening here right now. We're actually going to take this thing long run. By the way, we're going to actually save another student. It's apparently out here, if I remember correctly. Before I put him next to the pot next to me, this is what we're doing. By the way, you only would have to break the thing, the red thing, just to fly around to get one collectible done. Because you can't progress the story while doing this, but you might as well, when you have this picked up, just go around and finish the collectible. Because, yeah, it's like, I feel like this was one of my disappointments about the game, is that it's very slow with this thing. I know what level 3 was. Level 2 was, yeah, I know, level 2, 4, 5, and 6. Because there's actually going to be a point where level 5, it's where you're going to have to break, like, 5 things at one run part. So you just only have to go to one area. So that is it. I think we might not. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're not gonna make it to. No, that was soon. But we might not make it to News of Axaban. So we're gonna actually just go how much up we can for the. I have to go do the Chamber of Secrets. So actually, after you learn that, you'll learn one of the spell things, but from the guy up there. So to get that, you need the enter. But while we're at it, we're also getting the torch one done and one more. Oh, by the way, while we're at it, before I do this, this is a side thing. You can come back and do this thing anytime. We're going to actually learn our first red to be this. So we're going to learn transformation. This is also another room you want to complete when you get Reducto because this is it. This is the room. By the way, so players, when they have like another spell on, they actually flip the spell to be this. So it's kind of interesting that they actually did that. They actually flipped the spell to be this. By the way, once you're done, you're actually thrown out of the room. So I just wanted to do it now so we can just get done with this spell, so I don't actually have to take some time to do it. Actually, you know what? We might make it to News of the Axeman. Okay. It's like, nope, actually we're not thrown out of the room. So it's that metal thing, you only need that for, and you can come in here and, you do want this again just to get a gold break and then get a couple characters in the room, side rooms, but other than that, then we're actually done here. Because there's another thing I'm going to do while I'm over here. You actually would break one of the sides and then it's going to be up like that and it's going to land down like this. This is actually a character. So, while we're over here, might as well just do this torch. Before we do our final torch, we're actually going to get done with the thing. We actually have a glass. Thing in this room. It first goes up there. We'll actually end up there with it, so our first one should be like right here. Well, as a thing, because it's going to be a particular thing, I will say. And in this regard, the Basilisk. Of course, if you remember from the movie, there's the Basilisk in this movie. Surprisingly enough, it's a being that is actually shown in the movie, but defeated. But I am not very genius at this, so we will be talking more or less about that. I was just making sure the sides because I don't remember. That's why I'm gonna, because I only played the game once, or you need so I assume it's this is one of the glass. And here's another. Here's another. Here's another. And here's the last one. Actually, I'll get the whole contraption thing set up back here. Because, as a fun fact, you'll see in a scene, so it would happen to Hermione. So Hermione will get paralyzed with the Basilisk. Because the only reason they got paralyzed, because actually, the Basilisk doesn't kill you. It can kill you if you had, direct eye contact with it. But however, the Basilisk can't kill you instantly if you actually take a look at him behind you through a mirror. What will actually happen, you'll go paralyzed. And then frozen. That was basically it. That's probably one of the things I liked about this movie was the whole concept of the Basilisk. And stuff, but I'll talk about one when we hit a certain point. So this will happen. This is why I want to do it early, so we can just break it, because then you just have to use, not Ron, but Hermione. Surprisingly, you go back to this room a second time, so any object in this room will not save, except for that wall net, so... And as a fun fact, I'll talk about it. He's actually not a dark artist defender or teacher. He's a phony, basically. He just did it for fame, and that's it. But that's all I gotta say about it. Come on. Oh yeah, right. This is where the student is. You actually go in this room for one thing, and that's it. Okay. Nope. It's just a comic joke. And this happens. So this is the point where you learn spell, that's it. We are actually going to be on, I think I remember correctly, the second level is actually after this. It's so funny that this spell you forget, but then it comes part of your magic in year 5 to 7. I do have to like that you have to wait until the Harry Potter thing is done. Like, okay, you do go back here to learn Polyjuice. So, well, what way do we? Oh yeah, this cutscene will play. Because what happens in the movie? Sally the cat, I think, was dead or something. I don't remember. But in the movie, what was that? The Chamber of Secrets, like, it was like a threat that they were gonna probably had a council school year right there. Like, Chamber of Secrets, who opened the Chamber of Secrets, who was accused of opening it, was completely mad. Because the cat was paralyzed by the... Because technically that was the constant threat. Like, you ever post the... I'll go back that way soon. We're going back that way soon. So I'm not actually worried about... Because at this point there is one gold brick, one carrot we can get with the ability. Also, this is for rockets, so we're going to actually be able to get one rocket. So we're actually on the level Dobby. Okay. So that's cool. Yeah, let me check again. Yeah, I probably am going to be, doing, level 3, or... Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm probably going to do this level and get level 3 or whatever, and then, like, have to... Let's not do much. I think... You know what? Yeah, like... I'm second down to myself that we might not make it exactly, because I want to cause myself to be too tired. So we're actually going to... So I just already got here. We're going to actually do this level Dobby, and then we're going to actually see what I can do. And then we're going to actually stop. There, so we're back to this. So we're finally doing the level Dobby. This is the... Alright, I will actually explain something in the Fern movie in the next part that I do remember. So this is the second level. Because, yeah, I'll explain about something here. We're gonna just do this level. And, I think I remember we learned about duel next, so I'm also gonna hurry up and, I should drop, but do next level. This is for studs. There's gonna be a mini kit one we can't do. Devil Slytherin. So, you need to have a Slytherin. That's also we're gonna also get done. There's two scenes. Well, technically, there's 3 scenes to the level. So I'm gonna mention that as that way, because the next level only has 3 scenes as well, but it's technically 2 because you can just go one area. You know what I'm talking about. You see how weird this is, like, competitive, like, you know, competitive, like, all that. Actually, yeah. Because, yeah, it would be, like, an easy line or whatever. So I'm just gonna do, this as the final level tonight. It's like, I'm gonna say it, it's not like I'm tired. I just don't want to be tired enough where I can't do the next part. This is no mini kit. I think that's just a little bit. Don't worry, we're gonna get the score in this level. Here's our first one. Ravenclaw. And we're finally heading to the last one. In the next part of the level, Hufflepuff. You know, it's so weird. They actually fixed something about Hagrid in this level, at least. Like, I think in the original edition, he had his crossbow, when you did it originally in, original game, but now he doesn't. I feel bad for Dobby, but like, so these are the only posters you cannot do. So this is one the house causes. This was for Slytherin. You can't do it because can't do that, obviously. There's another part to this level where I get the score in. Finally get to use Reducto a little bit and learn about it, unless you don't want to use Reducto, but there's pretty much nothing you actually get out of using Reducto in the next part. To see if I try to, see it doesn't work. Okay, this is the end of part 2. Yeah, it's like what I mentioned. I don't actually have that much I recall of the movie. So, keep that in mind that I don't actually have much to recall of the movie. So here's our... Kara mentioned Davi. The level's called Davi, and you also keep Davi in the level. That's kind of weird. But it's kind of funny at the same time. So, I first need that to get the lock open off of the door. But we also, with her, we get actually all the spells. We cannot use Spectro Patronum because we don't actually learn about that until later. That is, of course. Yeah, you know what? I will also do Krabby and Goyle. I think that's the next level. You know what? Nah, I'm not gonna do Krabby and Goyle. I'll wait until next time. So we're actually going to get the next room will be more studs. You do not actually make this type of potion ever again in any level or anywhere. I found that kind of weird that they only introduced it here and that's it. It never actually left this level. They say, like, right after you get for the beginning portion, the game kind of gets a little quick to get done. So, yeah, before I do Krabby and Goyle, I think we are going to, like, Krabby and Goyle I'm doing next time, I said, so I'm just going to go off my word. But, what I'm going to do before I do, I'm going to actually get us ready to be able to do Krabby, like the next part of the section I want to do, like before Krabby and Goyle. Like, man. So I have to do something very quick. Well, after. Because, I'm kind of feeling a little tired, but I'm not too bad. I'm tired. Like, yeah, it's like I can also admit, dang, like when I got done with the not Harry Potter, but I was gonna say, when I got done with the Lego Indiana Jones thing, I actually was like, you have to do that twice to get the last ingredient to finish the level, but we want our score very quick, so actually it's good you're in this room. For one thing, you can actually get additional studs in this room. However, if you actually went to the side here, there's your purple. And that's it. No water purple and the other. You only have to go back in this room for the safe and that's it. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and I think I'm gonna go ahead and do like two side things very quick. Where I stop the two like things you can do with them. So this is actually the end of the level. So you know, I don't remember what. I think something was like no bones or whatever. I don't remember that much. Interesting. They actually think he did it, like. You know, it's pretty interesting, like, the whole Harry Potter or whatever. Actually, I will be doing a little bit, because I think we're gonna not do Krabby and Goyle. Actually, because I'm right here. I'll go and let that pie in a minute, but because I'm actually right here. Let me do this very quick. It's so weird that they make you want to make a proper staircase, but you can't. Okay, so the weirdest thing was I don't know how I did it. You had to do it multiplayer, so you had to use magic. Like I did like a whole zigzag thing like this. I managed to get it across over there for my brother or whatever when we first played this to get that. But can't do that. Where so that thing out of the way. Also do that. Like can't do that yet. He got trapped up there again. Of course now it's doing it. Cause it would have gave me like or whatever. So I kind of figured that we were gonna do this. So I'm actually going to get a little bit done because we're gonna head to the point where we're gonna learn about the polyjuice potion and all that. I'll just do this now. Because we're going to have to, because it's part of the story. We have to go this way. Yeah, because we'll do Krabby and Goyle next time. We'll actually just head to... I think we're going to actually stop after this. Yeah, we'll stop after this. Of course, if you're playing multiplayer. By the way, this room will be different like this, so if you want to, get all the studs. And that's pretty cool, him in detail. You were technically supposed to not use Frog. You're supposed to use the one knockout ability. You went from being a frog 3 times to a rat. Okay. See, he was supposed to do like what he's doing over there on the right. But it doesn't matter. We just obliterated him. This, of course, happens in the movie. So, actually, I will actually do is get the polyjuice thing done. What time is it right now? Yeah, we'll just get the polyjuice part done and before the next level section, because that requires us to go to the bath. You know what's so weird? Every movie involves the bathroom. Like, you seriously, it's like they don't quit using like this bathroom. Like, okay. So we're gonna go ahead and continue this. If I think correctly, crabbing goals on our level, you do need to pay attention to your stats because it's kind of scarce. Okay, so I'm just gonna bring that up now. You go back to this potion room another time, but good news is, worry about stuff like, yeah, it's getting like that. So yeah, I'm just gonna stop before we do crabbing oil. So this part, the orange bottle you could just do. Oh, by the way, it's so weird that, guy in here, like, yeah. Actually, I'll show you the stuff. So, yeah, we're gonna not do Krabby and Goyle. Like, I'm at least going to get to the point soon where, so yeah, it's like, probably kind of sucks though that, so you're given this character by end story, so, it's only like one thing I have to do in the bathroom, so we're gonna actually do it before we do the level next time when we do it, Krabby and Goyle. Oh yeah, by the way, flipping to a character with RB and LB or whatever that is, this was actually the last time they did it as well. I found it so weird that they had the Polyjuice potion thing in this, but they don't treat it like the game or like the movie. They only have a certain amount of time, like, before it wears off. So by then, if you do the last one, yeah, that's it. And then you also get this little bonus reward, so I guess it's a win-win. So, actually, because we stay as this character, that's good. I will actually make the potion again very quickly. Because in the original edition, I think the 360, yeah, definitely the 360, they will actually change you back to Harry. Like, I found that weird that they were supposed to technically change me back to Harry. We'll actually make this here, because... Actually, we'll also go in the Grand Hall for a second, because, Actually, I'll do that very quick. We'll have to come back here later, but I'm just going to grab some things while I'm in here. So we could just go back to the Grand Hall in a minute. Okay, first I'll, Grand Hall, is actually just a puzzle very quickly in the Grand Hall, I think. It's just a cup puzzle I can do in here, because I cannot get the red brick on story, because, not story, but, right now, because I need a dark wizard. However, I can get this. We actually can save the student. That's how you save the student. That's it. Also, yeah, I'm just going very quickly at this. A little bit. Here we go. So I just only have to come in here for a character and red brick. That's it. Actually, I totally think about it. I think there's like not that much gold bricks yet to collect inside here, but okay. So our next thing on the list, we got 2 more characters I'm getting. Plus, I'm heading my way to the level. So because I'm playing this on the Switch, I can actually leave this locked in. So this is our next character. So I won't begin next level's cutscene until next time, but just letting you know, I'll know that I am playing on the Switch. This is actually the collection edition, so it had the first game and the second game, so that's so weird how you're 1 to 4 and 5 to 7. So the last thing for a console you can do, I will actually explain this at the level Krabby and Goyle when we do it next time. I'll explain Cap Hermione later. For another purple, you just have to do this. You do also have to do the water dish thing. Like, you know what's so weird? I can actually do the puzzle from down here. It's so weird. It's like, so after you finish it, the last one you have to do is purple. Don't need that. Dude, it's so weird. But if I could have done it again, like, it was so weird that I actually it was a weird glitch I did. So I managed to like do the puzzle. Like I grabbed it somehow and managed to do the whole puzzle down here. That's the funny thing. So, by the way, very quickly, before I continue this thing, let's trigger this cutscene. The trigger. This is supposed to happen before we do Krabby and Goyle. Because after this cutscene, it doesn't trigger Krabby and Goyle. You just enter the bathroom, and it triggers Krabby and Goyle. It's so weird that it doesn't happen in the females' restroom, but it's the men's restroom. Or the men's. It's weird. I think. If you want mine, you just follow this thing. Because Krabby and Goyle just begins us right in. There's like no cutscene, no nothing. Just begins us right in, so. But yeah, I think I could have did it from up here, like grabbed it. Like, can I? No. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stop it here. First, I want to do this too. Last thing for real. Like, some things I don't remember and I do remember. This is just for stats, but yep. Okay, we're gonna stop it here. Next time we're gonna actually do Krabby and Goyle. Other than that then, hope everyone enjoyed the first part. I will see ya.